So, South Korea, Russia, just underway at the World Cup, and it is still 0-0 at the 5-minute mark or so. Pockets of Seoul are filled with fans, spilling over really, with 30,000 reportedly gathered in front of COEX, blocking all 7 northbound lanes from the Samsung Station intersection. Another 20,000 fans are gathered downtown at Gwanghwamun. Remember, these fans have been there since the early hours this morning. Simon Love, an intern from RMIT University in Melbourne, who's already been offering us so much in the way of texture to this World Cup, is with us once again to help us through this match, but also just to let us know how things have been going generally overnight.
Good morning to you, Alex. Well, this match is absolutely fiery. In fact, just then we just saw an attempt from So Heung-min on goal there. It just went a bit above the box, so 0-0 still Russia and Korea. But both these sides have certainly come out firing, especially the Russian men led by Fabio Capello, the Italian coach who used to coach your side, England, back in the day, the national team.
Simon, I know that you were up early this morning and you went to the fan zone at Gwanghwamun, and that must have been a special experience for you, because I saw your photos and already so many were gathered there early this morning.
Unbelievable. From 5:30 a.m. I got there and there was already tens of thousands of people. People camped out in Gwanghwamun Square with their picnic rugs, and they had their cuss beers, and they were really getting into the spirit of the game. I reckon a number of people would have camped overnight just to get a really good spot. There was bands playing, there were K-pop. I got no idea who the Korean artists are here, but it looked like it was some of the big artists. And I spoke to some of the people that were there as well, and they were in a bit of a good spirit. Let's have a listen.
A lot of team spirit and country spirit here. It's really, really fun.
How do you think South Korea will go?
I hope they go all the way. I think it'll be a really fun game. I'm excited for it.
Probably the best team in the World Cup. Definitely going to win the whole thing. It should be a really interesting game because although this is probably the easiest group, it's the most unpredictable.
What do you think of the atmosphere here? It's early, but it's loud.
Although it's 7 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, you can see there's a lot of people coming to support Korea.
대한민국! 화이팅! Korea we are forever!
During the day, which won't be able to affect the street cheering going on at the moment, but be sure to keep a small umbrella handy with you.
Goal!
Oh, really?
Incredible!
Wow.
You've got to come in and do traffic and weather more often, Paul. Paul, tell us what just happened.
Oh, we had a beautiful strike from long distance, and wow, yeah, just beautiful.
Igor Vakinev, he's got his hands on his head right now. He's absolutely in despair.
I am absolutely speechless. I was looking at Kelly Park, but Egan Ho, who's come on as a substitute for Park Chu-young, he's added to his goal tally for South Korea. Tingles going down my back here. I said, didn't I, Paul? South Korea, they're asking all the questions. You agree with me, Simon. We've been asking you to follow the Russian camp for us. Incredible. Lee Ji-hae is at Gwanghwamun with 20,000 delighted fans, presumably, Lee Ji-hae.
Yes, Alex, the crowd went absolutely wild, and you can still hear the cheer go on. People are still standing. They're jumping up and down. They're chanting 대한민국. Even fireworks went off.
Well, good morning to you. It's 8:30. I'm not quite as cheery as I was last time you heard from us when South Korea had just taken a 1-0 lead, because Russia have just equalised. Let's quickly go to Simon Love with us here from Melbourne, and Russia obviously getting that goal. I don't know what to say. It bounced around in the South Korean box. It was a great initial save from Jung Sung-rong, but in the end, the South Korean defence just didn't respond quick enough, and it really does set things up for a tense last 15 minutes.
Yeah, they've got the goal that they're looking for, Russia, but it'll be interesting to see whether they can really bounce back and get one more. As we've been saying the entire show, they're a defence team, but there have been adjustments. We've seen a number of substitutes in the last couple of minutes from the Russian coach, and I think that's probably what spurred on this goal, which came just a couple of minutes before we came back on air.
Kursakov, who scored the goal, second on the team to who we mentioned before, Sergei Ignatz. Ignacevic. He's got 81 caps and leads the team by far with 25 international goals.
About 10 seconds of injury time to go. Russia just had an effort, possibly the last effort of the game, go over the bar. And South Korea moving forward again, but we won't have a chance for a shot. It looks like that's it. Full time. South Korea won. Russia won. Hope you enjoyed today, even though it wasn't the win that maybe we raised our hopes for after taking the lead. Let's remember, on balance, 1-1, pretty good start against Russia. A lot better than 4-0 defeat to Ghana in that final warm-up match. Thank you again for your company. Stay with us. What's popping with Brian Dew coming up next.